don't eat red meat right now. And I know that there are restaurants and companies that are going to get angry with me saying this, but it means you too. You know, you'll be angry and then your sales will go down, but then you'll forget and you'll eat red meat because you're used to it, and you'll wind up falling victim to the shit. There's an organism that's being planted, a worm. Is it a virus? Worm organism. Okay. They're eating worms. There's worms that are in some of the shit that cattle is eating, or that they're eating, that have certain types of organisms in it. It's bacteria, a bacterial infection all over. Are they creating these? Are these AI worms? Or are these something? I mean, how would they not have been there before? AI worms. What are you doing, man? John Carver? Or John Covington? Like, what kind of... where are we at in this life where it used to be that there was one adversary, or maybe a few, but now it's just so weird. It's, I want to make people sick. I want to torture people. I want to fry them. I want to do this. Who the fuck are you? What kind of species is this? This could be the thing where they were warning me about a whole different type of species. But the species may just be these programmable beings. There's somebody behind it. Let's say there's a group of people here, and they all got together and started creating beings. Programmable ones. There's always that one person that wants to do something on their own. Just be good to me. I don't care what you do to them. Keep your distance from anybody that looks in their face like they could be of a different type of species. Now, these people would be the Agent Smiths of the time now, where they wear a lot of sunglasses. You guys stay away from somebody who wears sunglasses all the goddamn time. You're going to become a product of that environment. And if you, I want to put out some letters for certain products. I don't want to say the whole names. Okay. I heard Southeast. Okay. I'm just going to. People say that I am crazy. We're past that. God damn it. Here. Somebody says that a lot. I rarely say that. So somebody that's your biggest adversary always says, God damn it. BF. Yeah, it could be. Oh. Okay, well, somebody knows what that is. And one more they're saying. PU. Good? Okay. Okay. I'm going to clear that. Now, this doesn't mean that these companies are behind it. It could be employees that are intentionally sent in to contaminate. I just don't even want to be here anymore. This is so past, okay, there's a light and dark, good and evil, and just choose what side you want to be on. This is way past balancing your light and dark. This is the addiction to seeing an outcome of something. People who felt like they never were seen or that they didn't make a mark in this world, this is the kind of mark that they want to make. That's what it is. And it's dangerous because you have people partnering up with each other who would never work together ever. You have scientists partnering up with engineers, partnering up with chemists, biologists. You understand? And with street folk too. And the street folk usually, if they're not educated in those areas, they are the ones that will sell their soul. It's dangerous when these types of people work together. So what do? You just be real careful about what you're eating. Me too. See, all record company thing there could even be some people in the industry that are getting involved in this because they're not putting out any music or they're not making any movies, or it's people who just don't know how to take the loss. Sometimes your life is struggle. Sometimes it's a constant fucking struggle, but what you do in this realm, in this life, says how your afterlife is going to be. And some of you, because you're doing this shit, you're never getting out of hell, ever. Now, the song that's on now is Captain of a Heart. There could be a captain of a military sojourner that's involved with, they got their hands in everything. I don't know what happened to you. They were warned by the universe, change was needed. Something bad's about to happen. You're creating too much havoc for one planet. I thought you guys had your own. I thought you guys had your own planet. You can't. You don't get to just jump back and forth from planets now. Like you're the master of this universe. Pick one and stay there. They want to destroy this one, but here's the biggest aha. Something else, a download I got, and I know by now certain people think I'm crazy till shit's proven, and other people, they don't doubt a goddamn thing that I say. They know I have some supernatural connection with some other species that warns me about shit. There's another planet. It's either a planet or a ship, but it feels like a planet, and it could be called Osiris. Things that were in place, it could be over lifetimes and lifetimes of building this shit. Nobody's allowed to go there. They won't allow it. And this could be for gods and goddesses. You hear me? This is why these non-player characters, they're all going to be left to their own demise to destroy themselves. Can you go from a non-player character to from a psyop to a regal one? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it has a lot to do with bloodline. You could maybe. You'd have to level up, which would require you to, right? What is it? Say it again. Take accountability. Clear out this karma, this ich, and stop. When you clear it out, that means you live your life in a more righteous way, even if it means isolation and boredom. Because now your focus is, I don't want to burn in a fucking, I don't want to be on a kebab in the afterlife. For those of you who don't believe in it, that's great. I don't think you ever believed you would be living in the neighborhood that you lived in either, but you do. I don't think you would ever believe that you would be experiencing some of the shit with your family members, but you did. What's up with the hotel? Is this living in a cop and hotel? There's a cop in the hotel implanting things to attack somebody. Officer James Byron. Okay. And the competitive they put. It used to be that there were a few areas where it was super competitive and people competed like this, where they're showing me people that are sweating and freaking out, and it's like, how dare you figure this out before I can? Can we remove this intense, overzealous spirit of competitiveness, competition? Can we get rid of this permanently? Let's just say that. I'm going to say it out loud. Remove toxic competition permanently, forever. So Moda B, finished. I can't take the shit. I mean, this isn't just about racing. It used to be back in the day, you pulled up to the light, you both had hot rods, you raced. There has to be a loser. Don't you understand? This is what keeps the game interesting. There can't always be winners. That these people refuse to lose. You have to. How would you learn? How would you ever know to get better? What you don't realize is you've lost 6 times in the past month, cuz. And the good thing is, this is why you keep challenging yourself. Why you wouldn't feel the need to challenge or want up what you just did if you didn't take a loss at some point. And this other thing where I see people losing their mind trying to attack women. I'm sorry that either you are misgendered or that you grew up to be a more masculine woman than some of us, or that you used to be a woman and now you got a dick, or vice versa. That's on you, man. Stop making this shit everybody else's goddamn problem. We're tired of the big kid shit. It's starting to show in faces. A-E-A-E-I-O-U. I mean, these are people, you should be, it's uneducation. What else? We have uneducation, no motivation, just over dictation. Stop it. Inevitably, this shit is going to backfire. People are going to wind up, I'm going to put something out there. I want to keep saying this so it happens. People who are special, you don't have to worry about clearing out karma. You always do right. And if you accrue a little bit of karma, usually you wind up making up for it because you have empathy. You have this, what is it? It's that, no, it's conviction, where you'll make something right. You're natural karma clearers and balancers. So you don't have to worry about that. You, the people I'm talking about, you know that that's who you are. You're going to wind up either teleporting or you're going to die in peace, and then you're going to go to this other planet or ship where now everybody's going to be stuck here. How are they going to be stuck here, Philly? I'm going to tell you. These ships these other beings can make it so that they won't leave the planet. Please don't underestimate these other beings out there. I know that some people in the government were working with them, and I don't feel like they want shit to do with your asses anymore because it's way overdone. You're affecting the entire universe. It's not just this planet. So there are beings that were never even discovered or acknowledged or named that are, you think, all right, so here we are on the planet. You have all these people getting together because they just have to say that they succeeded and I did something, even if it's destroying the world, right? I mean, what a thing to want recognition for. This shit is just so ass backward. I know shit's backwards here in the Matrix, but this is just embarrassing ass backwards. So are other beings in the atmosphere, in the universe. They're also joining together. The thing is, they have more power. They have more wisdom. They are the engineers, and some of these other beings, these aliens, especially Greys, could be descendants of actual people who were in human bodies because of one thing or another. It could have been radiation poisoning. There could be some shit in our history that we don't even remember because memory wiping could have been happening for that long. Something tells me that these were the scientists, the engineers, the inventors. They outnumber your crew, is what they want me to tell you. We'll see how shit goes down. They were warned by the universe change was needed. Hold on to your hats, I heard. This is also people holding on to your money. This King of Wands in reverse. There could be a specific fire skyne. Why did I say that? Skyne and Associates. Financial excellence. That could mean something. There could be somebody from there that's holding on to some money. This could even be some iffy behavior, or they're doing this to you there. All right, I don't want to put anybody's name out there in a bad way. It's Deborah. These are, well, I want to reach out. All right, but Jesus Christ. Are you ever going to reach out? It says, I want to reach out, okay, but, and now do I send a message? Did somebody send a message, or they said that they did? I was planning on it. I want to reach out to them. I want to make things right. I'm going to do it. I swear, full speed ahead. And then it goes, well, what happened? Did you ever give them their money, or did you ever do it? Well, I mean, I was planning on it. That's about as far as it gets. Fortunately, somebody actually does give a shit about this situation. This is struggling in reverse. They don't seem like they're struggling to the point where they need it right now. Motherfucker, I need my money. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, what are you doing, man? You don't get to say whether, well, you know, I watched them, or I had somebody watch them, and it doesn't really look like they need it right now. Who the hell are you to say this shit? These people here who thought that it was going to be funny to keep money that they were supposed to give to you, when they were told to do it with force. That's what I heard, that they were told by, in some way, whether it was by someone that has some kind of power or by something else, they knew, force yourself to do it. Send that shit via mail. Take it to them. Let's say that they said, I don't trust banks, or I don't trust this, and all these things, and fine. Yeah, there's a lot of hate involved, right? It's clear that you hate them, and now we'll take it into our own hands, which this could be judges, lawyers, financial advisors. Somebody has a whole board. You probably, in a hotel, you're probably the one that's in the hotel and shit, and I got a whole board, okay? You will get what you're fated for if the whole world has to drop for you to get it. You hear me? For those of you who know, and you're just being real patient, and I'm adjusting to my situation, but please don't get it twisted, universe, and thinking that I like this shit. I just can deal with a lot of things most people cannot. It doesn't seem like struggle to you. You've been in this situation for so long. I'm not even sure if I want that wealthy life. Like, I mean, those of us who are adaptable creatures, it's kind of fun to a certain extent to fix problems. That doesn't mean I want one every hour. See, it's not enough for people to know that you're struggling and they have more. Now we're in a world where they want to create more fucking struggle for you. They will be wiped off the planet. Annihilation. They're showing me powder. You know what's crazy is some of these people with all of these elements, it could be hitting certain DNA differently. Where those of you who have high vibrational DNA, it's turning you into titanium. Something that's a ceramic type of titanium, I heard. And then there's others where they just descended so bad that their bones are brittle and shit. Oh my God, that's what it is. You're going to see, this is another form of revelation, rapture, I mean, where others are going to be transported, teleported, and whether it's transported from passing away, right? You're going to be leaving this vessel or leaving this space and going to somewhere else. It's written. These others now who decided to fill themselves with hate, that hate is an energy. It's a very low vibrational energy. Stay with me. On top of all of these elements and radiation and negative energy, and they could be sitting in astronaut suits, but like the punk ass pussies that you are, going, let's attack this woman, but I'm protected from it. You think nobody sees you. There's cameras in the vessel, and people are mocking you, and they can't believe that you sunk this fucking far. I'll protect my own body. Nothing's going to protect you, because what's happening is everything that you're doing is coming back to you. You don't have to be exposed to it directly for this shit to come back to you, but it's in the air now. You understand? What you're putting out now, you wanted to put a covering or an invisible fence over the planet for those of you who live on this goddamn planet, and you forget that you walk outside and you go to stores and shit like that. It's still getting into your cells somehow. The thing is, you're not strong enough to handle it like others are. So your shit's becoming brittle. Some of you, you're having a hard time walking around. You think it's muscle pain. It's bone and joint issues that you have. Your bones are deteriorating and turning into powder. Annihilation. If I look like, what's his name? Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Cauldron. Is he drinking out of some cauldron? They're doing rituals at the same time. Are you doing rituals in astronaut uniforms? So there'll be 7 of these dingbats with 7 different cauldrons and shit like that, drinking red wine, acting like it's blood. You motherfuckers are all, you're just 6 kinds of weird. Now you always have an option pop up that'll get you out of your situation. It's written for you to not be like this, but to always have something work out for you, as your DNA is actually royal. People think, okay, well, I stole and I pillaged and I smashed with heads with bats to get these millions. I must be royal. No, don't forget. Don't forget who you actually are. See, that's a misconception. People think that they sit in the throne that they had built and shit like that, or they have a certain type of house, that means you have a royal bloodline. No, that means you forced your hand in some way and you did some shady shit. Some of you didn't do some shady shit, but, you know, that doesn't mean that you have a regal status because of what you have. How you'll know that you're special is you'll be the attacked ones on this planet, where your lives just seem like a constant battle, a constant uphill battle. The reason that the reason it's happening is because of those powers that be that thought they had the right to take what you were destined for and then leave you with nothing. But in the midst of all of this, you always have something come through. You must whip it. All right. Crack that whip. Break your mama's back. There's going to be some weird things happening. When a problem comes around, you must whip it. I mean, somebody maybe about to get whipped, man. This is how some of these people get down. You must whip it. All right. I'm excited about that. You know, like, you knowing this, right? I know that there's always going to be some kind of option, whatever. I mean, it makes me pretty happy knowing it. At the same time, do I like being stuck? No one gets away. Yeah. And this is what it does to their happiness. There's them. Nope. Let's get back to the dingbats in the astronaut suits. $1 million? Huh? Did somebody say that they gave you $1 million? Yeah. But they choose to live in, what? A hut, a fucking hotel, a motel. It'll be funny what we choose to believe. I don't want to do anything. Oh, you said you gave them this? All right, I'm just going to believe you. But they have constant struggle and they're not even eating every day. This must be a life choice. I'm just going to assume that that's a life choice and that they're more humble than anybody on the entire planet. Okay? We choose to believe this shit. Who's this guy? King of Pentacles. And, you know, this is also because of the way that you look at things. This could even be you, even if you're a woman, that you just constantly attract, well, the whole time. You stay happy during this whole time. I know, it doesn't seem like struggle to me. You know what I mean? You have a million and one ways to look at this situation, and none of it is from a victim mentality, which is, this is your happiness, and then no. So this is you happy. This keeps your vibe high, which keeps you attracting wealth, which is what this card is, on a solid tip. You understand? How long you gonna carry on? That's what the ancestors want to know. How long are you gonna do this? And then here's them going, as long as I feel like it. Breast. Well, breastplate. Somebody's growing boobs. I want to say a personal thank you to the surgeons and to the to big pharma, to companies who refuse to manufacture any more medication. They are drag. to any more medication to when it comes to gender altering. And I want to thank you to the surgeons, because now there's butcher Khadijs trying to chop some titties off and put their skin under a fucking sewing machine or get an arrow staple gun. Somebody hasn't gotten a bath because they had some kind of surgery. Their breastplate, something was happening with their breastplate, and they can't get the medication that they're on or the shot. See, this is the shots too, to become a man. Some of these people, they were all celebrating and shit. Yeah. Let me get the best surgery, the best dick in the whole county, right? Yeah, they got declined. They couldn't get it. So they couldn't get it. They're acting like they're in pain. They're acting like because the last time they had something done, they had to get in. There was a bath, or they couldn't get into a bath or something like that. They're following the same routine and acting like it was successful. Now, I'm guessing that there's a husband and the wife knows that the husband used to be a woman or something. This feels like a man who's growing. The titties are coming back. Persian. Shit's reversing. And I say it's going to be first, last, first. There's just a big flipping thing happening here. It's not just with that. It's with genders going back to their normal genetic compound, is what they just said. And there's not a medication on the planet that they are going to allow to stop this. It's fated that every single posing female and posing male you're going to look. So now these men, the ones that I said that were women and they didn't want to get attacked like some of us other women did for this No Women Planet thing, they became men. They're going to be looking feminine. They're going to be growing titties, and their feminine features are going to come out. Same thing with the others. The women who were boys or men are going to wind up looking like complete drag queens everywhere that they go. Which is one, Cole. Again, they're saying Cole. I don't know what's up, Cole. They put your name on there again, bah. But those of us women who are natural born women, I would stay inside if I were you. We are targeted more than anybody. Well, I don't think now the men are targeted. The ones who don't want to be gay, now they're taking the brunt of it. I think they feel for us now. They see what we've been going through, which is a good thing, because we didn't go out of our way to generate pity. This is happening naturally, and it's not pity, it's compassion that they have for us. Their health is in decline. If somebody asks you, Sandra, if Jamal asks you to get into the bathtub, please decline. Something tells me this motherfucker is angry. This could be Jamala. And they want to drown you. They want to drown you. You understand? And this isn't going to be just for you. You can tell if some of your partners are pissed off. I saw you walking by. You didn't have those titties last month. They can't get the meds. And thank you, I'm sorry I interrupted my own self, to the surgeons who will no longer perform these surgeries because you had no idea it was going to be like this. I thought there was only a few of us doing it. I didn't know how many underground surgeons, and I mean literally underground. Some of these motherfuckers are underground performing surgeries. This. And what is it about? I'm going to try briefly to put myself. This is all about jealousy and competitive nature of men. They're not even so much gay. They just don't want to see. These are misogynistic men that want to keep men from women. Now, it wouldn't be this bad if it truly were that there were many women on the planet. There must be more than we think. Or this wouldn't still be going on. It would have been success. There's only 5,000 left. We'll take it. I'm not going to run myself into the ground. So it's something else. Some of them are gay, and they can't. You're so butt ugly. The blind motherfucker wouldn't kiss you. You know what I mean? It's something about your spirit. A lot of these guys now that have their worth, I'm so grateful that you guys just know your self-worth. You sexy bastards, you. And they're all ages. I mean, there are 20-year-olds who don't want anything to do with this shit up to 70, 75. You're all sexy and beautiful. Some of them smell like they've been bathing in a creek. They smell like, oh, this is a new odor somebody's got. We had the dead, rotting corpse. What else was it? 5-day-old poison, somebody said. Ooh. What else? Do you know what I just smelled? I spilled my my coffee. I get up and I initially get a coffee. Someone will say they program me to. You can have it. I don't care. I'm going to do it for the rest of my life. That's the first thing I think of. Cigarette and a coffee. That's me, and that's how it's always going to be unless I choose that it's going to be something else. Lo and behold, I stuck the coffee thing, and one of my selenite wands was there, and it fell into the floor, went on my backpack and everything. So, you know that smell when you're cleaning up soda on a rag? That shit gags me. But that's what it smelled like. It was coffee, though. That's what somebody smells like on the inside. That's another thing. Radioactive. Yeah, somebody's inside smell like tetracide, aluminum tetracide, a heavy metal smell. Axe body spray. I bet your sales went up, huh? You might, oh, is that what they're saying? Invest, put money in Axe. Yep. I want candy. What's this about? Expresses a desire for a girl named Candy, using candy as a playful metaphor for attraction and romantic interest. Woman, they want your candy. They want that sweet smell, and a lot of the women who are left, for the 5 of you, you're taking care of yourself. And they can smell that shit. Randy. Sexual innuendo, admiration, innocent admiration, and underlying sexual innuendo. It's perfect. So there's an innocence about you, Divine Feminine. But it's this dirty innocence. There's no man on the fucking planet. There's no hand. This is what hear me out. You listening? There's no hand. There's no mouth. There's no asshole on the entire planet that can stop me from getting this. So if you feel like, I hear you talking, Philly, but nothing's happening, I want you to understand that these men, they are, the government's in their phones, they can hear their conversations, they send people, they have handlers and shit. Believe me, you're going to have to move as if you want dick for you men that are doing it. You're going to have to beat that. You understand? You're going to have to defeat that. You're geniuses at this shit. So, and for the ladies who are thinking, I don't know if I believe you, Philly, man, everything I say happens. I want you to feel confident about this shit. That they are being hit with such heavy targeting. Plus, they are individually getting hit with this shit from above, too. And they could even be having people go where they live and putting these devices and everything under them. But the great thing is that these are already gods and shit. So their DNA is priceless. They are also turning into something else internally. A certain titanium, ceramic, they don't even know. I think that this is even more ascended than a god DNA. I don't know if this many strands of DNA have ever been activated before. And it's causing ripple effects. We're doing it again. So just hold out for the dick like your girl is here. Prime, supreme, that's it. It's worth it. I promise you it's going to be worth it. I know you trust me even if you don't like me. Even for you men that you're saving yourself and you are interested in men, but you only will be with a certain type of man now. There's I know my worth. I said I did before, right? But clearly I didn't. A cleansing of the body, the spirit, the mind. Same thing for you. Just hold out. All right? We're going to have all these dirty motherfuckers that are walking with hot steam coming out of them and shit like that. Let them bang each other. Love you.